now I'm like self-conscious about how this ends. I just came from outside. Ice is here. And I mean that like it's the winter and it's ice outside. Ice is outside. I don't know. Ice is outside. The thing about my sister, she's the kind of person that would intervene in an ice situation. Like if she sees five grown armed men push down a woman, she'd go and intervene. Be like, "Hey, are you okay? What's going on over here?" Yeah. But the other thing is, she sucks so bad, enough people on the planet would justify. They'd be like, "Yeah, she deserved to die." And it's a thing where we wasn't supposed to be here. And I don't mean like me and my sister, even though that's specific, but I mean like black Americans. We're not supposed to exist. We're like, we're a curse. We're a scourge on this earth, in that we are proof of their sins. Bitch, we're just humans and we just here and we didn't do shit but be born. But when you add all them identities, yikes. It's a big wolf. It's a big, like when I say it's the most alarming shit you'll ever experience to be a black American, like you not supposed to exist. So it's very easy to kill us. And it's very easy for us to kill ourselves. It's even easier for us to kill ourselves because a lot of times, a lot of people, and this part next sentiment isn't just black Americans, but a lot of times people, a lot of people, maybe it's just the millennials, I don't know. They just are like, my parents should have never been together. And if that means I wasn't born, that's fine. But I know people who are like loved in a certain way. And even myself, like, I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm like, something in my bones is very clear that my parents loved each other and they loved me and they loved my sister in a way that's not like fake. But I also, what lives in my muscles, I guess, or what lives in my nerves more specifically, is that none of this needs to exist, including my parents' relationship, including me and my sister, including the earth, you know, like that deeply nihilistic whoa. But these are real feelings and they're attached to real people, and there are real consequences to having these very real feelings. Because bitch, look around. Obviously they shooting people in the street. They've been shooting people in the street since the dawn of millennia. Why the fuck you think they made guns? Like, the whole point of guns was to shoot people in the street. I don't know. Once again, I'm sitting here like, I thought we understood that and we were all just cool with it. Cause the thing is, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I don't know. It's just a certain degeneracy where you're morally apathetic. Because if you really want to talk about morals, let's talk about them. But nobody wants to talk about them. Like, why would Tiana Taylor, I don't know why I be saying Tiana. Yeah, I don't know why. Tiana and Kenan Thompson doing that skit with Mikey Day on SNL, where it's like, we know this isn't striking. Everybody's an adult. Like, everybody's an adult. Let's have the real conversations. Everybody has a point, I guess is my point. And the whole expression of being a human is just, I don't know, talking about your points. Maybe it's to do something else. Like, I don't know. What is the point of life? That's such a stupid question. Is it a stupid question? There are no stupid questions. How does ink come out of pens? Like, again, that's not a stupid question. That's what I'm saying. When Rocky was like, they're gay Europeans, we not gonna understand them. Dog, you have, okay. It's not, it's that's what I get it. Like, it's an impossible conversation. Cause I'm like, this feels obvious. Like, the sky is blue. Like, they're gay Europeans. You're not gonna understand them. Like, people be gay, people be trans, people be bi, people be straight, people like kids, people want to be parents. Like, everybody has their place in the world. But everybody in America, because it's our culture specifically. And if it's our culture specifically, then it's our culture specifically. But we know this, and that's fine. That's why the conversations have to happen individually and in the house. Remember that LL Cool J show? LL Cool J show in the house? Like, yes, when the 92% was like, this ain't our business no more, y'all should have voted for Kamala. It's like, yeah, that was already the point. But then on the flip side, now that white people are gone, hey guys, it's just us. We need to clean up this house. You know what I mean? Like, why is our culture riddled with predators? And I mean, from the top down, it's almost like in every household, from the top down, the structure is predators. And that's just the hierarchy of a triangle that's upside down. A pyramid scheme? Also, my saying goes. Also, my saying goes. The point is to never stop talking. But why? I'm so tired of talking. All I do is talk. Literally nobody listens. And so, why do I keep talking? Because I have a lot to say. And I think the things that I have to say are important. And 10 years ago, I had that thought. And it was like, no. You sit down and be quiet. But I'm so crystallized that I am right and you are wrong. Because children, the thing is, I don't be around kids. So I don't be around kids. And up until this point, I'm always around my niece and I come for her birthday and I'm involved in her life in that way. But up until this point, I don't really be around kids. It's just no kid. Like, I'm thinking the last time I was like around a kid, like just around a kid. Now, I don't mean like I mean just like around a kid where a kid was like a regular part of my life. I think maybe never, except since I was a kid. And the thing about kids is they genuinely don't be knowing. Because they're kids. They ain't experienced it yet. It's a time thing. Like, it's just a time thing. And that time is just opportunities to experience it. And so the poison pill is to try to rush them to experience it so that they're first to market. But why is first to market this idea of being a good thing? It's so that you don't get got. But that's all just capitalism. And that's gay Europeans. We're not going to understand that shit. They eat each other and kill their kids. And it's weird over there. And it'd be fun too. No shade. Listen here now. No shade. Because the fun be the fun. Every version of human has an artistic performance that is a representation of who they are. And I think every form of that is beautiful. And I mean that. I was in church being like, I don't understand how this is Lucifer's fault. It kind of seems like in the dynamic, we over here are all the beings that were created by you. And you're the only one that kind of just has always existed. So if that makes you different in a way that makes you better, that means everything is your fault. I don't know. I don't know how that logic doesn't immediately translate. Because if you're omniscient, omnipresent, like that means you should be able to see all this shit coming. Because it's just mistakes. I'm just making mistakes. And yes, for every human being, it's just that simple, but it's not that benign. Obviously, the leaders of the free world are not making mistakes. A lot of people, like, we're adults, we're now making choices. But when you're a kid, that's what I was trying to say. When you're a kid, there are mistakes because they just don't know. And that is a very delicate thing for a human psyche to exist in. That's a very delicate space for a human psyche to exist in. And so it should be handled with such a care that if people understood that in the fundamental way in which I'm saying, the entirety of society would be different. And so I know what I'm saying is not landing.